Mary McCartney shares her dad Paul's favorite margarita recipe. Paul McCartney might not be able to purchase your love, but he sure knows how to shake up a mean drink. According to the musician's daughter Mary, who spoke with Page 6 on her father's many talents, apparently one is being a master behind the bar. He will have the opportunity to demonstrate his proficiency in the art of beverage making when he appears on our new cookery show. He might even prepare a glass of his signature cocktail, which is called a Macarita. In today's video, we will be discussing Paul McCartney's margarita recipe, which he shares with his daughter. So let's dive into the video. And before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest notifications of our uploads. So Mary McCartney was born in 1969 in London. McCartney's photography has concentrated on capturing those rare moments of unguarded, emotionally charged closeness that provides us with a unique perspective on the subject. Her art focuses on portraiture and is imbued with a profound personal engagement that depicts the creative chemistry between Mary and her subjects. Her distinct style and skill for portraying the inspirations, vulnerability, history, and personalities of her subjects allow her to respond to a wide range of themes as spontaneously as they are researched. McCartney's exhibitions and publications include Off Point, an in-depth photographic study of the Royal Ballet After Hours, with a selection of images on display as part of the Victoria and Albert Museum's permanent collection in London, 2018. This set of work was first presented at London's Royal Opera House in 2004. The Royal Photographic Society also proudly displayed Off Point at the Photo London in 2019 Pavilion Commission at the Somerset House. British Style Observed, National History Museum, London 2008, and From Where I Stand, National Portrait Gallery, and Michael Hoppen Gallery, London 2008 and 2010. And the Gost published a 2-volume book, Monochrome Color, in 2014, along with a concurrent exhibition at 3 Grafton Street, London, organized by D. Pure di Pure. Mary's mother-daughter exhibition was first presented at the Gagosian Gallery in New York in 2015. And later that year, Mary was chosen to capture the official portrait of Her Majesty the Queen to commemorate her becoming the longest reigning monarch in history in 2015. Mary, who was 52 years old, said with Page 6 that it's a margarita, but it's his version. It contains a few of my own personal trade secrets, he said. The music icon, who is 79 years old, is scheduled to make an appearance on Mary McCartney's Serves It Up, which is available to watch exclusively on Discovery+. Other celebrity guests include her sister, the fashion designer Stella McCartney, Oprah Winfrey, and Reese Witherspoon are also scheduled to appear on the show. Paul McCartney's signature cocktail recipe is a margarita, or what he calls a Macarita. Do you have a favorite cocktail McCartney can shake up? Let us know in the comment section. Mary claims that in addition to her father's skills with booze, he is a very fine cook and an apparently obedient sous chef. Mary says this of her father. The mother of 4 revealed that her son enjoys lending a hand and spending time in the kitchen. During lockdown, the normal routine was for me to do the food and he would assist me in the kitchen with various things. But after that, he put on some tunes and mixed himself a drink. Therefore, you could say it was a group effort. The series, which is designed to coincide with the forthcoming holiday season, contains meatless recipes and foods that are appropriate for parties. Mary's father and her late mother, Linda, were ardent supporters of animals' rights and proponents of plant-based diets, decades before it became fashionable to do so. As a result, Mary was raised to be vegetarian. She went on to say, "I'm so proud that my parents were pioneering that sort of movement. They weren't embarrassed or shamed to the sort of giving it up, as far as I can tell. They stood by their convictions, their firearms, and everything else that was important to them. Always. So yeah, I couldn't be more proud of you." It is obvious that Mary's mother, Linda, who was also a skilled photographer and sadly passed away in 1998 at the age of 56 from breast cancer, is constantly on Mary's mind. Linda was an exceptional photographer, she proclaimed with pride. She was such an example to follow. Wasn't it amazing how ahead of her time she was? The day before yesterday, I was considering her. I believe that it would be amazing if I could bring her back for a day and just show her how much it has developed. I think it would be really nice, and I know that if she knew about it, she would be beaming from ear to ear about it. Mary claims that she does not enjoy being preachy about a meat-free diet and that her strategy is one of a gentle persuasion. She went on to add that she would suggest something like, how about sort of just eating one meal at a time? Try it, and you could even shock yourself in the process, and it's savory enough and pleasant enough. I typically wind up winning folks over in the end. I try to motivate people. I try to get people interested in what they're doing. I want your mouth to water with my recipes, she added. I want to make people want to eat this way and be a part of the gang because it's a pretty entertaining gang, the speaker said. I want to make people want to eat this way. And to Mary McCartney, one of the most successful and important musicians of all time, Paul McCartney, is simply just a loving father who enjoys a good drink. And Mary has also stated that her interest in cooking has been a wonderful opportunity for her family, especially her father, to draw them closer together. According to what she has shared with KCM, he'll help cut things and I normally take the lead with cooking, but while we're all together in the kitchen, we keep each other company. Mary's parents had a long-lasting influence on both her diet and her cooking. When she was 7 years old, they told her they decided to become vegetarians, which led Mary to become an expert in creating plant-based menus. Mary's parents' decision to become vegetarians also had a significant impact on her cooking, in point of the fact, she just presented us with 3 delectable vegetarian meals that are absolutely ideal for the upcoming celebrations. However, we wish for more because Katie had an engaging conversation with Mary on Instagram. We felt compelled to ask her for just one more unique item to serve during this Christmas season. And she truly came through for us. She was gracious enough to provide everyone the recipe for her dad's signature Macarita so that we can all drink like the Beatles during this season. And McCartney tells us, I was extremely delighted when Dad agreed to share his recipe for his renowned Macarita, which happens to be my all-time favorite cocktail. This recipe, which produces 2 drinks, can be prepared in only 5 minutes, requires a cocktail shaker in order to be followed correctly. Directions. According to McCartney, you should pour the liquors and juice into a shaker filled with ice and shake until your hand goes cold. After that, strain the mixture into margarita glasses. Voila, you have Paul's favorite cocktail. Note, if you are going to salt the rim of the glass, the Beatles man recommends that you leave a small space around the edge of the glass unsalted in case you don't want salt. Even if we haven't had the opportunity to give it a try ourselves, we've prepared to put our faith in McCartney because, as of last week, he was the oldest headliner to ever perform at Glastonbury. The festival has been going strong for 50 years. So, this was all about Paul McCartney's Margarita recipe. We hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Tell us your favorite Margarita recipe in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.